Afternoon, folks. Jared from Red Tail Wilderness School, and today I wanted to show you the contents of my Haversack kit, and also just wanted to go through a rundown of what I carry on my person during the day. So first I'll start out with what I carry on me. Most importantly, probably my SE Azula 2. This thing is my road dog. Every day it's with me. I put it through hell. I put a modified grind on it, so it's a little different from when it comes from the factory. Kind of a pseudo Scandi grind. And then I've got a sail needle and a repair needle gorilla taped on the back of it, and this lanyard attaches to my belt loop, so if this thing gets pulled out of my pocket, it doesn't fall on the ground. That saved this knife every time, really. It saved it every time it's fallen out of my pocket. I would have lost it a long time ago. Okay, the other knife I carry is just a little BSA. It's a vintage because I like the old high carbon blades. It's got a blade, can opener, bottle opener, which I find totally useless if you know how to use a lighter for taking off bottle caps, and a flathead screwdriver, which it's kind of useless too. And also a really good awl. I like this knife because it's got a good awl on it. It's just a solid little knife, nothing too special in it. I used to have like 3 of these when I was a kid, and I really didn't appreciate this kind of stuff back then, so I'm kind of kicking myself because I had to find that and buy it. This wallet and phone, of course. I've got this little flashlight rig that hooks onto my belt. It's the LED mag light I got given to me from a buddy of mine, and I have a chunk of fat wood in the side pocket and a ferro rod and a little sharpening steel. Maintain my edges on my blades when I'm not at home. If I need to sharpen them or hone them in the field real quick, I can do that. Tobacco pipe and tobacco. Little deer antler pipe I made. Lighter, of course. Little magnifying lens for solar combustion fires. And my keys, which have a military can opener on them. I got this from my grandpa. And I have a little Gerber multi-tool. It's mini flathead, mini Phillips. It does have a blade on it. Toothpick. No toothpick. It's just a set of tweezers. And then it has a set of Fisker scissors, which, I mean, I will never buy Gerber again. But this is back when they actually made stuff that was awesome. And this little thing is awesome. I hope I have it for a long time. I wasn't really meaning to talk about this, but it was sitting by me that my water bottle, my Nalgene, this thing goes with me everywhere. It's filthy, but the water's clean. Okay, my Haversack. I'm going to grab some of this stuff off the table just so I can make some room for this stuff here. Okay, outside I've got leather work gloves, 1-inch Gorilla Tape, and like, I don't buy the 1-inch tape. I just spool it off of the original roll onto well, a piece of Bic pen, cut about 1.5 inches long. Just roll it on there, and then you can just run a piece of 550 cord through it. It's really handy. You don't have that huge hole, you know, in the middle of it. And then on this side, I just have a heavy-duty safety pin. This is a great tool for all kinds of stuff, all kinds of little tasks. Okay. Right at the top, I got my first aid kit. I have more 1-inch Gorilla Tape in here, cotton balls. That's the best Band-Aid I've ever found. Some ibuprofen, and then I have a little baggie of cornstarch in here for those of you who have been on long walks before and started sweating in not so pleasant areas. That stuff will literally save your butt. Got a Silver Ranger compass. Got my Mora. I really like this one. It's high carbon. It stays super sharp. I use this for just camping tasks and small stuff like that, whittling tasks. I've also got a sail needle and a repair needle on the back of it. Baco Laplander. This saw is killer. I love it. I've beat the hell out of this thing. I've sawed whole trees down with it, and it just still works great. I'll probably grab a couple more just to have around to put in different packs. I just love them. Needle nose vice grips, the eye bolt on the tension screw, got my frog gig. This is great for just getting stuff right at the water's edge, as Dave says, and getting a quick meal, or most importantly, getting stuff for bait, to bait your hook so you can actually get a decent meal if you need to. Just have a maintenancing kit here. Another sharpening rod, a couple ceramic rods, a sharpening stone, just to maintain my tools. Some bank line. Cordage is one of the top 5s. It's very important. A stainless steel water bottle, removable cap so you can boil in this, and I just threw my headlamp in here to keep it from clicking on and off. And then I have a small fishing kit that I keep inside here as well when water's not in it. Ace bandage. I don't know how many of you have rolled an ankle. It's horrible. And if you're stuck out in the woods, you're gonna have a hell of a time getting back unless you've got a nice ankle wrap on there to keep the pressure and the pain off of your sprain. So I always have this in there just in case I ever get hurt at work or anything, or anybody else does for that matter. Got that in there. Small sewing kit, just some thread, various needles for different tasks. Titanium spork, light my fire. I love this thing. It's awesome. Toilet paper. I don't think I need to say any more about that. And then my cover elements, I have a just poly poncho. I don't use this in the woods, but it's great in an emergency if it starts raining at work on the job or something and we have to get tools rolled up real quick. I always run and grab this and throw it on while everybody's getting soaked. And then I have a space blanket in here, which you could make a shelter out of if you needed to, and that reflective surface will help you stay really warm if you have a fire going. If not, keep it close to your body. Also work great in a super shelter. If you don't know what that is, you should look it up because they're pretty cool. Well, I think that's really all I carry. I don't really need much else, and the more skills you can acquire to lighten up your load, the better off you're going to be. You don't want to lug a bunch of stuff around like we probably all did when we started getting interested in this kind of craft. But you'll realize the more you learn, the less stuff you need at all, and it just makes it a lot of fun when all you do have is just a few things and you still get the job done. So I hope this helped you guys out. Hopefully it'll save you a lot of money in the long run, just wasting cash on stuff that you really don't need. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel, and you guys have a great day.